Hello, 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 hello. Good morning. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. What's going on? I woke up and I'm doing the stream with the punters. Let's get a few people I want to get on the stream. Send a invite, of course, to Goldberg. Let's get it to Aussie Expat. Can we get HR on? Let's get HR. I'm ready to face HR. Good morning, Arch. How are you? Get the zeal. Can we get the zeal on? Or can we get the zeal contributing? We love the zeal. Such a great guy. Doc BBW. Let's get him an invite to him. Who else can we get here on the stream? Oh, we've got a person on already. It's the dog trainer. My God, yes. Not only the dog trainer. How are you, Mark? Talk to me.
The world's greatest, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I'm fine. I saw your video today on the BMW, which it looks like you timed it for upload while you were traveling. So, guys, watch Archie talking about BMW and why you need to be a millionaire to own one. Why do you have to be a millionaire to own one?
What do you think, Marky? I mean, that car is such a money pit. I mean, I bought it new. It's not like it was old and you could say, well, but it really is a liability. Do you see what I'm saying or not?
I do. I haven't bought a new car in many years. Genesis is the first one, but only because I got a crazy discount. Because they depreciate. Luxury cars depreciate super fast. So why don't you buy them 2 years used? That's the right play. Let someone else take the hit. 2 or 3 years later, someone took the hit.
Well, the thing is, the upgoing repairs on that thing is still horrendous. The tires are $500 each.
That's what the extended warranty is for. You can keep having your $5,000.
It covers tires or brakes.
Tires and brakes are not that big a deal. It's the transmission and the electronics, the technology. That's the stuff the struts, all that bullshit. That's the stuff you have to worry about. Tires are, I don't know, $1,000, $1,200 US. Brakes, you take it somewhere that does German or foreign cars, $600, $700, $800. It's the big stuff. Anyway, just a thought. Buy used. Used is the way to go.
I got to be honest with you. I'm out of it. It was great. I had it for 4 years. It was beautiful. You either buy it new or you buy it secondhand.
Beautiful. Now you ride listen. You sold a Mercedes for $50,000 and you are now riding a $200,000 diesel city bus. You've upgraded.
The Mercedes. Which Mercedes was this? Irix guy wants to jump on. Irix guy?
Come on in. I do know. Irix guy feeding the raccoons. Irix guy got $1 million. Here's a link for the Irix guy. He's got $1 million. He can afford a Beamer.
Yes.
I'm just saying. Well, anyway, look, also, I want to know everything about the trip. How are things going? How are the pants wearing?
I got a cold. I'm not well. I've got a cold.
They got you sick. Passive aggressive. They gave you a virus. Did they do it on purpose? I got a cold. Did they do it on purpose?
Of course not.
Well, I don't know. You told me they've been very passive aggressive. Oh,
I've mended the ways.
Now, I see a little notation in the comments that you might not want to discuss. But has Marcelo irritated you? What happened there?
Look, Marcelo's just completely. He comes on, right? I thought he was going to, but then he teamed up with the other side. You know what? I had enough.
Yeah, fuck
you know what?
Where's the lawyer?
You know what? I was happy to have him back before, but then he went on the other side, bad mouth. So, you know what? Just fuck off.
They come on the stream to stir up controversy so that people will watch the money on somebody else's stream. You don't need that.
Eggs. We got a super chat. Super chat. CB, $5. Archie, come back.
Archie, come back. You can blame it all on me.
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, how many days in a row have you been wearing?
I just put the shirt on today.
The pants I'm talking about, the pants.
Oh, I've got a couple of pairs. Yeah, the pants.
How many did they make you?
I haven't even gone there yet. I've avoided it.
You've avoided what?
Avoid discussing the pants.
Well, I understand that, but I'm just asking you, how many days have you worn the pants in question?
You should ask the question, what days have I not worn the pants?
What color are those pants?
Greeny.
You see, there's a method to my madness, and that is you change your story so often. I'm trying to trip you up and see if you forgot the narrative, because it is entirely possible you forgot what you've told us, and you have to start over.
Yeah.
So, okay, how many of those greeny pair of pants did they have?
I'm just going to get some vitamin C tablets. Can I get a vitamin C?
You go right ahead. I'm just going to be here holding down the fort. Oh, dear God. You know what it is, guys? What it is with the pontiff. I'm sure he can't hear us right now. He calls it the narrative. It's whatever bullshit he feels like telling you. How long was Mrs. Lai his secret Chinese lover? But now, no. And the Mrs. Lai song. Now it turns out that they're a married couple who just like him and bring him in, and put him up and feed him, make pants for him. Next, the narrative will be it's one big happy family of three.
A vitamin C shot. A vitamin C.
Yeah. You got to get better fast.
Yes. Marky, come, Archie, come back. I got to tell you something.
Tell me.
2026. What's exciting you? What do you hope to buy this year? See, what I've done is I've done some really big clipping.
Yeah, I want to clip.
I had a wonderful collection.
Yeah.
I've got slots in the box now. You understand?
I do.
So I want to fill the box.
What do you mean you want to fill the box? You just said you were clipping.
No, but I've got vacancies in the box now.
Sell the box.
10.
Sell the box.
Sorry?
Sell the box. Either that or fill those vacancies with like concrete. Just get yourself some plaster of Paris, mix it up and just fill them in. I would sell the box.
I don't know why Kessler never comes on anymore. What happened to him?
I think he got a real job and he's busy. He's trying to maintain his dignity. See, I don't have a real job.
So you're an entrepreneur. I mean, let's face it. Who would have thought dog training would be so lucrative?
Well,
you get to drive around in fancy SUVs.
Yeah, fancy Hyundai. Listen, I'm a business owner. Like, let's look at it like that. I own my own business. It's a small business.
You know why I sold my fancy German Mexican-made car?
Why is that?
Because I couldn't afford it anymore. Business has gone bad. I'm a business owner. I'm like a manager.
Yeah.
And I said, well, hang on a minute. If things have gone bad, you need to get out of them.
How many employees do you have?
Employees? I've got split personality, Mark.
Okay, so multiples. Do they show up? Do they show up on time? Do they work hard? Do they punch the clock? Are they pulling their weight? Your various
commission basis only. Have you got employees?
I have a business partner. So I prefer not to call him
for the books.
I mean, no, truly, he really does run his own. Yeah, okay, fine. I have somebody that I work with here. I do. I've reduced it down to there's just two of us here now, keeping the overhead and keeping it, easy.
But that overhead can get out of hand real quick, can't it?
Low fixed. What I've always enjoyed in my life is low fixed overhead. Fixed overhead is what you got to pay regardless of whether you're making money or you're not. So I think fixed overhead is your enemy. But yeah. Anyway, I work at home. I love what I do. It's all good. I work with one of my best friends for the last 20 years, if not my best friend. And so we get to see each other every day when there's dogs here, which is great. When there's not, we just go out to lunch and hang out.
Does he live far from you?
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Has he got a big ranch-style house for you?
No, he's got a normal subdivision, normal house. 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, fireplace, basement. fenced in backyard, dog, kid, normal stuff.
My God, what a great life.
Yeah, it sure is.
That overhead, that's something you've got to be aware of. That's one of the big killers in business is the overhead itself.
You
And
got to watch the expenses. It's difficult to sometimes you can't really adjust the top line, what's coming in, so you have to adjust what's going out. Keep that.
I don't know if you remember when I had Bear and Tan running the show.
Yeah.
They were saying, Archie, you've got to get someone in who does what did they say? I got to get someone in who gives advice or does this.
A consultant, social media manager.
Get it into this, and thank God I didn't waste the money on that. Can I say that to you?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I agree with you on that, and I'll tell you why. I've seen an awful lot of dog trainers who the first time business takes a little dip, and they didn't have the financial wherewithal to keep going. They thought it would always be raining, that there would never be a drought, and so they didn't save their pennies. And then the next, they're spending thousands of dollars on consultants and marketing managers because they're panicking, and that's what these people.
That's what it was, a marketing manager. Yes,
marketing managers live off of panic, and they don't make you money. They cost you money. It's such bullshit.
They're like lawyers. They always talk about the worst possible outcome.
They are the worst possible outcome. I mean, at least a lawyer can defend you. But typically marketing managers that are brought in when business is down, they don't bring you in additional business. What they do is they make a bunch of noise and point out how many impressions and views and things they got you. But then when you start measuring the dollar return on the investment, there is nothing. They cost money anyway. I think the economy is funny, quite frankly. The technicalities of the economy are pretty decent. The market is good, which is great for investors like me. But consumer confidence is a little funny. So by that, I mean, I think people are afraid right now. They're trying to be conservative because they don't know if AI is going to replace them or what's happening in their, in their own industries. So I think people are spending money cautiously.
Look at Soundboard. That was even before AI became a thing. Clyde had automated the whole process.
We don't even need you anymore. Yeah. But fuckers, indeed. We don't really need you. If your plane goes down, this show will go on, ladies and gentlemen. We have to.
Does that scare you, or that's just constant change in life? That's just how the world is.
Well, the sky has been falling since I was a little child. Chicken Little, the sky is falling, because he got hit on the head with a pine cone. Since I've been alive, it was the Cold War, nuclear winter, missiles, overpopulation, underpopulation, Vietnam War, viruses, climate change. I mean, and all of these things are, I suppose, real and important. I don't mean to poo-poo them. Microplastics, but it's been the end of the world since I was, little. So I've just accepted the fact that my world will probably end before the world ends. So you can't worry about all this stuff. And as far as AI goes, well, all I know is AI is not going to train your dog. It doesn't have hands. Maybe when they invent the AI robot, maybe, but I think that's a ways off. Skynet. Is it Skynet? With the Terminator. Is it Skynet? Is that what's happening now?
Yes. I've got to tell you, there's some interesting comments. Just reading these comments here. Yes. Auburn Colastus says, Scotty Kilmer said, modern Mercedes are built to last 2 or 3 years. Then Mercedes-Benz expects you to buy a new car.
Well, when you start listening to Bowties and Benz, you realize he's correct. That is true.
Actually, I must tell you, the BMW I had, in all honesty, it did not have. It was just over 4 years old when I sold it. Yes. And I've got to tell you something. It never had anything go wrong with it.
Yeah, but you babied it. You brought it inside. You wouldn't drink liquids in it. You probably never really mashed the brake pedal. The emergency stop just for fun. Probably didn't corner too tight because you didn't want to fuck up your wheels.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying to you, it worked perfectly for that period. Then it's time to get a new one.
Well, because that's right around now is when they start falling apart.
Look, I think it would be a good car for 10 years. I think it will go for 10 years.
That'd be nice. Mine is bumper to bumper. The car that I bought is bumper to bumper 6 years or 60,000 miles.
I must say, I think the Korean or the Japanese will last longer. Okay, there's no question of that. Okay,
they're giving me 660 and then 100 on the powertrain. So I feel pretty confident to say I'm not buying an extended, and we'll see how it looks. And I might get bored in 3 years. Like 4 years for me for a car is a long period of time. Long, too long. But
tell me this, Marky. We've got a few good chats there. Archie is living the Chinese dream. Thank you. See, actually, I must say, doing YouTube, people have said to me they cannot believe I do YouTube and I don't have any nudity. That's what they've said to me.
Well, you could have an OnlyFans page. I told you this years ago. Mrs. Wilkinson will be your very first subscriber. I want to know what things cost there. Like, what are the relative costs there? So, you know, if you're going to, this is why I think you should have like gone out with the camera and take us to a restaurant, show us the menu, give us what's up. I'm not talking about Westerns. Take me to a noodle shop. What's a nice bowl of noodles and buns going to cost me there?
I will do that, Marky. Thank you so much. I will get that done for you.
Yes.
Marky.
We're all curious.
Tell me this year itself,
yes,
in the dog training world, what do you see big innovations?
It's really, you know, same old, you know, people turn their dogs into.
Do they have things like the electric bone, the bone that vibrates or something like that to it? No, nothing like that?
No. Like, can we leave Satan's kitten out of this, please? Thank you. The electric bone. You know, you really ought to be an inventor. You know, the shit you say, somebody should just be taking notes, and now we're going to have the electric dog bone. Oh my God. Somebody on my Facebook group put a picture. She has like a trail camera because she has like goats and sheep and stuff. So she has a big dog. It's a the hell are they called? A Great Pyrenees. Anyway, so she and it's supposed to guard the flock, but her female Great Pyrenees apparently came into heat, and the trail camera caught a wolf fighting her Great Pyrenees, a wolf. So,
you're joking?
No, for real. And she showed the picture, and
a wolf.
It was definitely a wolf. She's up in the hinterlands. And
what, you gonna have half wolves?
Yeah, she's really upset. She's like, I don't know. If I were her, I may take that dog to a clinic, you know, to get it, you know, get it taken care of, send it to a home for unwed puppies, you know, or whatever. I don't know as I would want to
do with those wolves, half wolves.
I mean, I'm sure she could sell them because people are crazy and they like that kind of thing, but I don't know if it's a good idea. Super. Yeah.
Is it legal?
Nobody asked the wolf for his credentials, so I don't honestly know. I believe not.
Jay Fearful, €2.50. Please do Freedom 3 random Fratello Sunday showdown. Thanks. You know, that's where they compare watch against watch. You know this, don't you?
Yes, I do. I do know. Well, that's a lot. He's asking for a lot of homework now. We got to share a screen. We got to think. We got to put some thought into this. You know, there's a lot of work, Archie. You know, you read the super chat and then you disappeared like we were done with it. But there's homework to be done if you want to follow up. What are we going to do here?
No, I've already got the screen up there, actually. This is a good lead. This is a good lead, Marky. I'm going to bring it up. Here we go. Look at this.
Excellent.
Okay, look at this.
Yes.
For a fun day, look at this, Marky.
Sunday fun day.
We've got to compare. Look at that. That's the new Omega versus the Daytona. Look at this. That's a fun thing to look at, don't you think?
Yeah,
look at this.
I think the Gold Speedy looks good, but I would never buy it.
If you had a choice, you know what? I would love to have the balls
You would love to have the balls.
in gold.
Daytona. You have to take the Daytona. I mean, obviously.
The
You could
price
get
of
out
the
of it.
Daytona is 50,000, and the Speedy is 49.
Yeah, that's fine. The Speedy turns into 20, and the Daytona turns into 40. So there's a much bigger loss. The melt value of these watches is starting
150.
to get considerable. Melt value.
Yes, that's the scary thing, Mark.
Yep.
I got to tell you, honestly, if I had the choice of either one, you know what? I'd actually go for...
Feels nice.
I'd go for the Speedy, man. Okay?
Yeah. You're going to take the gold Speedy over the Daytona.
I'm not talking financially. I'm just saying which watch is more beautiful. That Speedy, it's just... Look how they've done it, Mark. Mark, look at it. Isn't that beautiful? Look at it.
It's just the Speedy made out of gold. You cannot separate out the value proposition on this. It's you can't. The money does count, and the money there is, well, that's a watch for people who just don't care, or who are willing to spend 50 grand on a watch and then never trade it, never look at it again in terms of value. They don't care because they just.
So I'm going to vote. I'm going to go for the Speedy. There we go. I'm going to vote for it. There we go. Done. Submit.
Done.
Oh, and look at that. More people are saying, look what they're saying. Which gold version of the iconic would you triumph? 55% is saying reverse pan.
Well, there you go. Just shows you there's a lot of stupid people in the world. Okay, we got two more of these to do.
We've got another, yeah.
Well, we do.
It's Terry, but we'll come back and finish that off. Terry Boston, $5. Sir Chesterfield, hope you're enjoying your downtime. Instead of buying another Rolex, why not consider another World Time piece? They are going up. Look, I think myself, you know what?
What?
If I was to get another watch, I'd like to get a Reverso and a Breitling Super Ocean. That's what I'd like to get.
Yeah, and you still wouldn't have spent as much as you would on a World Time, a Patek World Time specifically. How about a Breitling World Time? How about a Breitling World Time, and you killed two birds with one stone for $5 grand, Aussie?
Very good point, Marky. You've raised a good point.
Maybe 6,000 Aussie. Definitely, you can get a Breitling World Time. Then you have both. It's Chunky Monkey.
Let's have a look at another one here. Here we go. Speaking of the devil, Cartier Tank Americain versus a Reverso. What would you rather have there?
Where is that? I'm not seeing. Oh, here we go.
Look at this. Which one would you rather go?
Well, I mean, you're taking the Reverso, so I'm gonna take the Cartier.
I think the Americain is actually quite a beautiful watch.
It is.
That is quite a beautiful. That is very beautiful. Look at this.
But isn't the Reverso?
Would you rather of these two here? That's the. Here we go, Marky. This is the next showdown, the final one today. We are going to compare. This is the first Omega in space versus the Zenith. Which would you take? You know what?
I had that Zenith.
And you know what, Marky? I'm wearing my Open Heart today. Open Heart is what I'm wearing.
Yes, that's the tricolor. I'm pretty sure that's the one I had. Yeah, I would have to take the Zenith. Because you know me, I just don't like a Speedmaster. I just don't like them.
Oh, you don't like it? Why don't you like them?
It does less than nothing for me. Less than nothing for me.
When you were a kid, did you see many Speedmasters around? Like they were quite a popular watch in America, weren't they?
No, I saw no Speedmasters. Never did.
No?
Never saw a Speedmaster. You know what? I've seen exactly in the wild. I've seen one Speedmaster once in my life, and it wasn't that long ago. I went to join Costco, and the kid behind the counter signing me up for Costco was wearing a Speedy. And he was very gratified that I recognized that I clocked his watch. He was very happy because he was a watch guy. But he was.
What did you say? Nice Speedy.
I did do. It was.
What did you say? Actually, I hate that watch.
No, he loves his watch. He loves it.
Do you reckon I should get a job at Costco?
They say Costco is very good to work for. They take very good care of their employees, and they pay above typical wages.
Terry, Boston, I don't think any watches are going up this year. Do you, Mark? Seriously, do you think any watches are going up?
What are you talking about? Rolex already raised prices. January 1 or 2, they raised prices.
I'm talking on the secondary market.
Well,
fuck retail. Retail, they're in fantasy land, but I don't think anything is going to become hot this year.
I don't either, because of what I talked about with the economy, where people aren't spending as much. But I also think they're not dropping as rapidly as they were. I think it's stabilized.
The thing I don't understand with the economy, unemployment is is very tough, especially in the tech field. There's so many YouTube videos come up on my feed.
Yeah.
How I got retrenched in IT, how I can't find a job, 24 months unemployed, shit like that, Marky.
I know, but then the statistics don't bear it out quite. So I don't know what's up with that.
No, those statistics, that's people who go and register for unemployment. A lot of these people have given up.
Yeah, well, if you give up, I guess you fall off, Supposedly true here too, but of course, yes, I'm seeing the same videos.
Like I spoke to Mike. Mike's never registered for unemployment, but he's had a very patchy career his whole life.
Yeah. Understood. Well, he's independently wealthy. He doesn't need to work. He does work, actually. Mike does work, but he doesn't need to.
No. But you understand what I'm saying, Marky, don't you?
I do. I definitely do. The problem with your YouTube algorithm, though, is that once you watch a video or two, it thinks you like them, so it just starts sending you more and more. And then because it's all you're seeing, you're clicking on them, and before you know it, you think the whole world
becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. See, in my case, I suppose my big thing is over 50 and unemployable, ageism. I've been really into that sort of shit.
Yeah, that's why you have to invent.
So you don't do that, do you? You don't give a fuck.
Me? No, because, well, I've just been all kinds of lucky and smart, and I guess
old fuck shouldn't work. That's your philosophy. Old fuck shouldn't work.
No, I personally am in a low stress job that I've really kind of mastered. So it's almost stupid to stop because it's too easy. There's money there.
We got a super chat from Chief Tit here. Look at this, $2. Daytona would never be this cheap. Click link below.
And there's a link, which is here. Something on
drop the link. Yes, we will drop the link. Oh, Tan's not here because normally the link is pinned. We haven't pinned the link.
I'll put it up again. Well, that's if you want Chief.
I'm going to pin it. I'll pin it, Marky.
Yeah, there it is. You pin it. But I think.
Oh yes, you're talking about my video where I said, "Do not buy a new BMW unless you are a millionaire."
Well, that's what I was.
You like that video?
Yeah, I understood you. But back to the super chat, Chief Tit has played.
Do you think I was right?
No, I think you're right. I think there's an enormous number of people paying, like expensive leases on Mercedes and BMW that can't really afford the vehicles. Can't afford them.
Oh shit! Look who we've got here.
Well, you're the one let him in.
Look who we've got joining us.
You let him in.
It's the last person I want.
Well, why'd you let him in? I think you really do want him here.
Hello. Why? Why do I want him?
I don't know. Why do you? Are you going to find that watch on Chrono that Chief Tit is talking about?
Hang on there. I'm just going to pin the link. Firstly, pin the link.
Pin that link. The number of people who own a luxury car but lease it because they can't afford to buy it. And then they're upside down in their previous car and they roll that into their lease. I'm beginning to think that people that drive these luxury cars have no money.
Hey,
Mark, I'm going to be quick. I know you don't like me on the stream. I'm going to be quick.
I love it.
Paul, just picking up on your recruitment for Costco and maybe about submitting an application. You might want to check if they employ livestock.
Livestock could be a protected minority. In which case, once you get the job, you cannot be retrenched.
Do they employ livestock?
Oh, HR.
Oh, he's gone. You know what happened to him there, do you?
I don't know. I like it when he stays here because the more he does, the less I have to do. Who's this? Who's coming in now? Oops, he's gone.
No idea who that is, do you?
No, yeah. So, guys, what happens is we can see behind the scenes people who are clicking into the show via the link, which Archie has pinned, the pinned link, because if you want less of me, we need more of you.
Advice. I posted a video.
You posted a video today about BMWs, didn't you? Well, here we go. Super chat. Super chat. Super chat. Super chat.
Super chat. Super chat. We got one from SR Bell. Mark, how many inches before it begins to hurt? I'd say about 6.
I'm tapping out way before you. But then again, you are the inventor of the electric bone. So
yes.
I don't know what to say. Anyway, I'm beginning to think, based on watching watching Benz and Bowties, the guy who he's the general manager of a New Jersey Mercedes-Benz store. Watching that, I realized like at least 50% of the people that drive these cars, if not a higher percentage, are broke.
Is he a nice guy? Would you invite him to a party?
I mean, he's interesting, but he works for a dealership, so they're all really after the same thing, which is fleecing the consumer out of the maximum.
Here we go with a super chat from Panerai Ferrari, $2. You scared me off getting a BMW with the service costs.
What'd you get?
Panerai Ferrari, Audi, Benz would be the same. Audi and Benz would be the same.
All German cars. HR, you're back.
Be rude, HR. You're going to get booted.
No,
Remember
come
that.
on, Paul. Come on, Paul.
No.
I just want to. No, Paul. I just want to say it's. I'm not.
No, the thing is, right.
Right.
The thing is.
Yeah.
Mm.
The thing is, right.
Yes. What's the thing? Oh, that's it. That was it. That was the thing. The problem is that when you boot him off, then you and I have to carry the show, and while he's on, we just have to sit there and get abused, which is kind of easy. Yes,
Marky. Yes. These two Amiga and a Zenith. Seriously, I think I'd go for the Speedy, the first Amiga in space. No crown guards. It's beautiful. Smaller size.
I would take the Zenith, but I found that Zenith to be a little flimsy. It's kind of thin. It's kind of light. The bracelet's not very thick. Yeah, I don't know. What do we got? Who is this guy? He keeps coming in and then getting lost.
Yeah, something's wrong there. Undertaker's in the chat.
No, I don't know. Come on, T Feather, get yourself in here. Let's submit yourself to full examination. Super chat.
SR Bell, $5. AC, would you let Shark slap your face around 50 times with his huge BBC for a yellow sub, yellow Pepsi?
Bruce Wayne and a Platona.
Yellow gold Pepsi? What's that? What's a yellow gold Pepsi? It's a white gold Pepsi.
Yeah, I don't know. There is no yellow gold Pepsi. I mean,
the answer is no. I don't like any violence. I'm not well.
Well, it's not real violence. It's just a little bit of, just a little slapsy papsy. I don't know if that's.
Really and HR's back. Come on, HR. Give us your best shot.
Okay, so first off, I'd like to say, what's...
He's just annoying.
What's new in your world, bud? That's 100% that bad. I see.
You know what? Well, hold on. Let him. But
MT85, $5. Let him on for a few fucks, for fuck's sake. Show
No, let's do
daily
it.
is
Hold
stale.
on. HR, could you try and be as good as Narc, please?
Wait.
Come on, be
Sarah
as good as Narc.
Huckleby?
Be as
Sarah
good as
Huckleby?
Yes.
You fuck? Sarah Huckleby? Archie, you don't even know you got gangrene in your penis. Fuck, man. Archie, this is not good. This is not good. What do you make of that, Paul? Great vid, Arch. How was that, Mike? Mark, even.
We'll keep going. We're turning 10 minutes of the show over to you right now, starting now. Go.
Listen, as a former psychologist, this is not good. This is not good. Archie, you're all over the shop. You don't know what's going on. Your marriage is going down the pants. This is not good. As a former marriage counsellor, you know what you need more of? More sex. More sex, more rumpy-tumpy. You know, I've been there. I've done it. As a former sex marriage counsellor, you need to be getting your gym jams wet, Paul. What do you make of that, Arch? Let's have some
Hold on.
feedback.
Don't ask questions. You have 9 more minutes to go. Continue.
I don't have enough. I don't do drive. I haven't got enough time. I can't do
have
it.
10 minutes in you? You don't have a 10-minute set prepared?
Listen, I'm used to coming on and getting booted, so I finish quickly. You know this, bud.
Yeah, well, that's what your girlfriend said, or should I say?
No, I know she does. She
girlfriend
does.
In air quotes. She says you.
Do you mean wife? Do you mean
yes.
wife, Mark?
Yes, your wife Kevin, or is your wife David? I forgot. Super chat.
No, it's Jakey. It's Jakey.
Super chat.
Super chat. SR Bell $2. AC a piece of shit for 10 million US.
We're doing it right now for nothing.
Who's?
We're doing it right now. We are doing it right now for nothing. Aren't we, HR?
Archie, I've got a question. Are you retired or retarded?
Hey.
I'm not. Hey, sorry.
I'm
wait,
unemployable.
what?
I'm unemployable.
Well, listen, as an HR expert, come on, give Archie a little bit of career advice. Be serious.
You're fucked. Archie, let me.
If you had to give him a little counseling, what would you tell him?
I would tell him to give up. Mark, let me ask you a question. I've been asking the stream here. I've gone for an internal promotion. Do you think I'm going to get it out of 10? What do you think, Mark?
I don't know. How well you interview? If you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be?
Probably a maple, sweet on the inside, a bit rough on the outside, maybe. What do you make of that, Paul?
Why do you want this position? What do you bring to bear? What do you offer our corporation?
What do I bring? So I know the company inside out. I already worked well within the team. I've been identified as the influencer within the team. So I think it's only right, Mark, that
How has our
lead
stock
the
performed
team.
over the last 6 years versus versus the ROI of our industry as a whole?
We're not talking about stock here. And let me interview you, fuckface. You say, where am I going to be in 3 years? I'm going to be doing your job. I'm going to be making you redundant.
You're going to be a dog trainer? Nice.
What do you make of that, Paul? Paul, you better get your CV done, big boy, for Costco. Paul, I'm talking to you.
We're busy. We're just letting you keep going.
We'll just interrupt. He just likes to mouth off, doesn't he? He just mouths off.
Less work for us. Hold on, though. Hold on for your mouthing. Quick super chat.
Super chat.
Sounds like
Here
a
we
retarded
go.
Nigel Farage.
HR sounds like a retarded Nigel Farage.
I don't disagree. But SR Bell, this is what happens when you go to a fee-paying school in the UK. You're actually brought up well and you speak well. What do you make of that, SR Bell?
Are you posh? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Well, my great-grandmother was aristocracy. What do you make of that, Paul?
I see. Wait a minute. Are you telling me she scrubbed toilets at Buckingham Palace? What's the drum?
No, she never worked. She just played with flowers all of her life. What do you make of that, Mike?
Super chat. There's no mic here.
Super chat. TF, €6. What do you think of the vintage dealer Cyclop watches on Instagram? What do you think of their sourcing? Cyclop watches. I've never seen them. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, Arch. Let's have a look.
Pull it up, Arch. Pull it up, Arch.
Mickey Mouse.
Cyclop watches. Have you heard of them?
Never. I have not. Indeed, I have not.
Archie, put me full screen, then I gotta go. Put me full screen, then I gotta go quickly.
Full screen, full screen, full screen.
There you go.
Too late.
Oh, come on, play full screen. There we go.
Full screen. Don't even
There
know
we
what
go.
that was. Couldn't really
Put
tell.
it back. Put it back. Put it back, and I'll explain.
Say please.
Please. It's Marcelo's Willy. Can you see it?
Why Archie hate Marcel? He's gone.
Let's get back to the show.
All right.
There we
We'll
go.
send him away. We're sending you away for a little while. Come back again later.
He's not really friendly, is he? He's
Well,
not.
he's not only not friendly, but he can't do a solid 10 minutes and give us a rest. So what good is he? Super. He's annoying and brief.
Yeah, he always. Okay, this is Cyclop Watches. Let's have a look. Cyclop Watches. We got $5 from SR Bell. HR, if it weren't for us, you'd be speaking German right now, jackass. You betcha. Let's have a look at Cyclop Watches. I never heard of this guy before. Oh, fuck, he's got a Breguet.
Talking about the Narzies. This is Dog Chow's finest hour.
This is look at this is 7027. That's the one before mine. That's beautiful. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
How could you not love this?
I don't know. Bless you. Swiss Guilloche Maine.
Look at
What does
that.
that mean? Maine. Swiss Maine. Well, here we are.
It's a beautiful watch. Look at that.
It's quite interesting. A lot of pieces. Coined edging.
Yeah, I like it. So he's got some interesting shit
Look,
there.
The guy posts babes in bathing suits.
I never heard of him, but he seems to have some nice stuff.
There's some babes.
It's another Breguet. Look at that. Breguet. Who's this guy? What watch is he wearing?
I don't know. Is he a Breguet man? He's wearing a white suit. Looks like it might be a Breguet man.
Yeah. Interesting stuff. He's definitely got some interesting watches here.
I saw some Hooters on this page. If you're interested. I myself am not.
Some very interesting sort of. Hello, look at this.
As I said.
A cassette, look at the car. So 80s, isn't it?
Was that Taylor Swift?
Jeez, you get worried if this guy turned up at your place, wouldn't you?
I don't know. He'd be bringing the girls. I think he'd be happy.
Some very interesting stuff here. Oh, they've got the Queen driving a Range Rover. Look at that.
Queenie used to drive her own car now and again when she was at Balmoral in Scotland. Her mother bought that place.
I quite liked her.
She was a good egg for the most part.
Oh, we've got Ganglutton on. Hey, how are you, Ganglutton? We missed you.
Thank you. I missed you as well. I'm good. How are you, Archie?
Hey, man, what's going on? Talk to us. Please talk to us.
I'm doing well. My promotion's finally going through, and I'm dating two different women.
Do they know about each other?
No, but neither of them have asked me to be committed to them, so that is what it is.
You know what? You just got to make sure the wife and the girlfriend never meet.
Congratulations! Promotion is certainly worth celebrating.
Yeah, I'm gonna celebrate.
Aussie expat, how are you?
G'day, gentlemen. Oh, it's such a wonderful day here in Vegas. So we've got spring so early.
Are you going to wax the car today? We haven't finished the.
No, I haven't finished, but no, today's meat pies. I got to make more meat pies.
Now,
meat pies.
What kind of crust do you make?
It's actually a bit of a secret as to what the hell the crust is on
tallow or a hot water crust. What? It's all in the crust.
It's sort of a hybrid. Like on top, it's sort of like a flaky pastry, but the bottom of an Australian meat pie is more like a wet tennis ball. So you got to, it's just combination
tennis
of.
ball? What does that mean?
You don't want a soggy bottom. You need a crispy
Well,
bottom.
it has to hold literally hot gravy. You know, that's not.
Yeah.
It's not a delicate pastry. The meat pie pastry.
No, that's why you need hot
What
water.
did you think of the Chico roll there, Aussie expat?
Oh, it's wonderful. The second to last time I went to Australia, I got a packet of Chico rolls. No, in fact, no. Last Christmas, I got a packet of Chico rolls and cooked them up. It was wonderful.
Can you use like frozen American pie crust, or is that just not going to work?
And when you say you cook
no,
them up,
it's
you
close
bake them
enough.
in
So
the oven?
I just do the pie crust on the Crisco can recipe. But that's designed to be very delicate. You're meant to handle it lightly, and the temperature's right. I just do the same recipe, but then I just put it on the KitchenAid and beat the shit out of it.
I see. So you're bringing out the gluten, which strengthens the dough.
Well, you know your stuff.
Well, I watched the game. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what it does scientifically. I know it makes it very tennis ball like ultimately.
I have a KitchenAid. This is good to know. I didn't know you could do. And then are you rolling it out in a sheet and then putting it into the pan, pressing it in?
Yeah.
Okay, this is good to know.
Yeah.
And is it the same stuff for the top, or is it a different top?
It should be a different top, but I've used puff pastry before, just the pre-bought stuff.
Right.
And it's overkill. It's just kind of overkill. So I honestly I haven't perfected the top. It's not flaky, but puff pastry is not the right thing either.
Because the puff pastry would cook too fast. So I'm thinking it would kind of burn before the rest of it.
Yeah, it's a huge problem, the puff pastry. It's overkill. It's not that flaky in Australian meat pie, right, Archie? Like the top of an Australian meat pie, it's flaky, but it's not full on puff pastry,
I feel like you could use the same dough. You just got to take a ball of it out first before you activate all that gluten. But then you would have to roll it out. And when you put it on top and crimp it, you'd have to put a couple of steam holes so that it's not, so that you got to ventilate it, is what I'm saying.
The steam holes are required. Like I've tried many times not to put holes, and it also helps to chill the meat pie filling the day before. Okay. So I've already made it. It's all chilled.
What's the mix? What's the mix? Is it mince or what is it?
Yeah, I use like half steaks cut into chunks. You can use the worse quality the better for a meat pie.
Yeah.
And then 50% mince.
Okay.
About the same amount, 50-50 almost. Like, so you got the meat. You want almost the same amount in onions. Just chopped onions. And then I use beef stock.
Onions? No,
like you don't see it. Like they disintegrate. Like after you've done cooking it, you don't. A lot of people I served it to, they didn't even realize there was onions in it. Like and consistency, the way it looks, you really don't see much onion.
Now,
it's a lot, but it doesn't end up looking like a lot.
Are you bringing the meat up to temperature before you fill it and throw it in the oven? Or are you putting it in cold?
No, the pie filling is completely cooked separately.
I know,
I put it.
But you're refrigerating it, so are you putting it in cold or at room temperature at least when you're ready to put it in the oven?
No, you want it as cold as possible. That way it gives the pastry enough time to cook.
Okay, this is fascinating stuff. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, if you go to Australia or New Zealand, you go into any gas station even, and the way we have hot dogs in America, they have meat pies, and they're even the commercial ones are pretty good.
They're okay, yeah. But I mean, what I'm doing is the equivalent of American making a corn dog.
Yeah, like a meat
Australians don't spend their Sundays making meat pie.
It's comfort. It's comfort food.
Yeah, I'm doing my best. I'm just.
Mark, have you ever had a stuffed long hot?
A what?
A stuffed long hot.
A stuffed long hot.
It's a northeastern Italian thing. It's Italian long hot peppers stuffed with hot sausage, like a homemade tomato sauce, and you put provolone cheese on them and put them under the broiler.
Sounds good though.
Yeah, every Italian restaurant in the Northeast has them, but you can't find them anywhere else.
What I've seen them do is like call it a Jersey dog. Is they just put the hot dog down and then they put the fries right on top of the hot dog and the toppings on top of that.
Yeah, no, this isn't a hot dog.
It's
It's just
Bell,
long hot pepper
$2.
stuff with
Mark,
sausage and cheese.
how many meat pies have you taken?
Good question. Super
I was
chat.
going to ask.
One up trading
change subject to
$5.
cream
Art,
pies.
whose college dorm are you in? This is an Airbnb. I always come
You're,
back
are
to
you
the
in?
same one.
Are you in Shenzhen?
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love Shenzhen. It was my favorite part of China, but it's been a long time for me now. But I heard there's some scallywag things related to hairdressers or barbershops
That's in
in
Vietnam.
Shenzhen. No, I think it happens in Shenzhen too.
What
I think
happens?
so.
What are you talking about?
Well, up front, it's a place to get your hair done, but out the back, it's where you get other stuff done.
The ladies?
No, I honestly don't know anything about it. I've heard that though, and there certainly were a lot of places to do your hair there.
Have you ever been to the red light district in Amsterdam?
The windows? Never been to
I
Amsterdam.
have.
I have. When I was 18, I went to Amsterdam with my friends.
Wow.
When I graduated high school.
Fun.
And it was an awesome time.
Of course.
Yeah.
I've been to Patio.
It was only 50 euros, which back in the day was like $70 US.
Well, I got to tell you something. In Thailand, it was a lot less than that, about half that.
Yeah, I want to go to Thailand. I want to go to Colombia.
Well, Colombia, you got to be fucking careful because they're roofing everybody in Colombia.
It's worth the risk. The women out there are gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean that's the new passport.
Like in the US, like you got to pay like $500 to $1,000. Just like, no, get out of here. I'd rather just go pick somebody up at the bar.
Golden Baba,
take them out to a dinner.
$2.
I'm sorry?
Aspat is dominating the cum glutton with his power.
With his power.
Thank you, I guess.
SR Bell, $2. AC is the poorest world traveler ever. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, come on. Airbnb isn't cheap anymore.
And did you see Vision? Look at this. I don't think Aussie expat is retired. He left work before the massive Amazon layoffs in their tech department. I bet he's laid off.
Okay, I'll reveal. Yeah, I'll reveal a little bit of a secret there. So I actually left Amazon more than a year ago, and I've explained this before. I joined another company, so it's that other company that I've retired from. So it wasn't Amazon. It's close to lining up. It isn't, but I wasn't in Amazon. I'll tell you who I work for. I work for Airbnb.
Now you know
that was my last gig. I was at Airbnb.
That's fun.
Yeah, and they haven't had layoffs. I left of my own accord, but it would have been fantastic if I got laid off. I would have got more money. I walked away for nothing.
Yeah.
It'd be a privilege if I got to walk away with a package.
Now you're sending your wife
You're
off to work.
a programmer. What sort of role did you have, Ozzy?
Software engineering. Yeah.
Yeah.
Software engineering. Specifically around cloud infrastructure. Basically, I'm an engineer's engineer.
What code can I talk out at checkout to get a 50% discount? Give me that secret code.
Just type in Aussie expat.
Yeah. I put in some hacks in there. I did. So I'll private chat you, and then you can get free Airbnbs for life.
It's code meat pie.
Yeah. Yeah. Airbnb was lovely to work for. They were really fantastic. They treated me very well. I didn't feel like working anymore. It's really that simple.
You know, the pastry we use is Finder's Pampas. You know Finder's pastry?
Yes.
Do you have that?
Yes.
Never heard of that.
No. I don't believe America has like a go-to pastry brand. Like there's not a company that.
We have that Finder's.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard Pillsbury. Yeah. You're right.
There, you get Pillsbury. It's over in the Toll House cookie section, and I don't bake, so I don't know, but I see Pillsbury all the time.
Yeah.
And then we could get the.
I did try to make meat pies with pre-made doughs, but the problem with meat pies is I really want 5-inch tins and stuff, not a 9-inch thing, and it's just not very efficient.
Here we go. We got another super chat for you. It's not a super chat, it's a freebie. He is laid off, living on an exit package, and will return to work in 12 months, claiming it's because he got bored and not that the exit package ran out.
Well, you sure do know a lot about it.
Start the timer. So I'll tell you about the exit packages at Amazon. So the ones that just went out in November and are going out at the moment, there's a lot of people resigning right now. Those are good for about 6 months. Those are good for about 6 months with someone who had enough tenure like mine. And it's a fantastic deal. Like they get all their stock, they get 6 months paid, they get about 4 months of medical. And so it's a good deal. I wish I had that deal. I got to pay for all my own shit, unfortunately. It's just where I'm at. I wish I got paid. Like that would be a good deal. I wouldn't have taken the job at Airbnb if I got laid off.
How do you find it now? Do you prefer not working?
Oh, it's wonderful. Like especially when the weather's this good. I've done 2 hikes during the week. I played golf. I've been making food. It's been fantastic.
It's a
I
beautiful
did some long
thing,
range shooting.
A meat pie business, a meat pie truck.
Yeah, I could. There's some people who do that on Facebook. Like they just a little bit of word of mouth and then on Facebook, and then
we have that here too, by the way. Except for I always, they're not. You need to be a licensed commercial kitchen to sell food, but somehow on Facebook they just
on Facebook. Exactly. So there's we had a Brazilian. We had a Colombian au pair, but then we had a Brazilian au pair, and she was very homesick all the time. But there was someone on Facebook that we could order food from that would make Brazilian food. So that works.
I like Brazilian women. I like Brazilian women.
You like the Brazilian waxing?
Well, you were right though. The Colombia seems to be the go-to place for passport pros at the moment.
The problem is
I want to convince my company to let me move to Colombia, and we could fire all the brokers in my company, and I could start a brokerage in Colombia. I'd probably last 2 months.
Remember
this? End up having a heart attack.
Remember the Spanish word scopolamina,
nice.
Scopolamina, which is scopolamine, which is a liquid or a powder. They can put it in your drink. They can even go and blow it into your face, and then you're like a zombie for 12 hours.
Well, I would love that. I like Colombian powders. Colombian women.
Let me tell you what, this is not the shit that you like. This is the stuff that makes you open up your bank account, and empty it out. Because it makes you very compliant.
Interesting.
Yeah, look it up. Scopolamina in Colombia. There's a lot of it.
I'll have to go check it out firsthand. It could be just an urban legend.
I need to check this out.
No. You really, there's any number of expats. There's any number of American expats, Aussie expats, etc., in Colombia making videos, and all of them touching on that topic.
Interesting.
I see a lot of happy middle-aged men and old men.
I don't know if I'm middle-aged yet. I'm 38, so
No, you're not. You're not. You're a young adult.
I don't want to get old. My grandparents always told me never get old.
Yeah, it's not for the faint of heart. Not so easy.
You
sneeze in the shower.
Once women are no longer attracted to me, and it's all about money, that's no way to live.
What's your plan? I don't know. You got a year and a bit left. What are you talking about?
I'm getting nervous.
Save up your money and find a good barbershop.
Yeah.
You need to contact Hims and get yourself some.
I see it here in Florida all the time. I see these beautiful women, and I watch them walk into a bar, and I'm like, oh my god! And then all of a sudden, some 65-year-old guy comes walking in behind them with some douchey floral dress shirt, and I'm just like, good lord. Well, good for him.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, man. Don't worry about it.
There are an awful lot of places in this world where the women are happy to meet an American with a stable income.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Like I'm just gonna start God, I'm tired of dating. I'm missing having just somebody I can come home to. I'm just getting bored with everything right now.
Oh, I totally understand that, but I mean, when you're doing the passport bro thing, you're not really dating. That's
No, I'm not traveling around. I live in a very tourist city, so there's plenty of people here, but it's just I don't know. It's just getting old. At first, it was fun. After my divorce, I had a good time, but now I'm just like, had my fun, and ready for something else, I guess.
Life isn't all fun and games, is it, Archie?
No, it's definitely not all fun and games. That's for sure. We have to churn and burn,
Pump and dump.
pump and dump. That's for sure. It's
That's
I got to
all
tell
I've
you,
been doing
Aussie
the last year.
expat. It's great to see you enjoying yourself. You're always busy. You're doing things. You got the kids with you. You are living the dream.
The savory meat pie. Are you going to put them
Do you
up on
put different
Facebook?
toppings in there for your kids? Like, do you have mushroom and steak? Do you do different things?
Kidney pie?
I try not to because I don't make them very often, and it's more important that it hits the mark than I change things up. You know,
Do they
like in
freeze?
Australia, you change things up. It's a lot of meat pie all the time, but I only make these like 2 or 3 times a year.
It's a lot of work.
You know, we have those pie machines. You have those pie machines. You put it in, you put the filling in, and 10 minutes later they come out done.
Wait. What's a pie machine? I want one. What are you talking about? What is this?
Yeah,
Well, basically,
that's right.
a pie machine is this thing. It's like a sandwich press, except it's like for a pie.
Yeah.
These little pie. You put the dough in. You put the filling. So the filling is pre-cooked. Any toppings you like if you want capsicum or mushroom, you can put extra in your pie.
Yeah.
And then you cooks it perfectly like a pie within 10 minutes. What is it, 5 or 10 minutes?
Where do you have to make your own dough, or can you buy like the dough? How's that work?
I'm going to bring this up on the screen here, Marky. Can I show it to you?
I don't know why Aussie Expat doesn't have one. Why don't you have this, Expat?
I'll experiment with it, but I mean that's just one more appliance I don't have.
The idea
I
of a
think
pie
I've
with
used them
meat in
before.
it
I don't
is
like
wild.
them.
It's like how British people call puddings, but it's like bread.
Yeah, well.
Here we go. Look at this sunbeam.
Sunbeam pie magic.
It's called the sunbeam pie. Look at this, Marky.
I want one. Yeah.
And you can get this on Amazon. Just to plug Aussie Expat. He's secret plant. Look at this. The guy is a plant.
Hold it. Is it like a Keurig?
Like
do they sell you the bottom?
Pies.
What about the dough? Do they sell you those?
Look at this.
Crusts?
There you go.
But the pie crusts, where do you get those?
You can buy the crust from a supermarket.
Get out.
This is the Sunbeam Pie Magic 4-Up. 4 pies. Come on, Mark, you get one.
I would, but I don't think we have them. And I'll look. Let me look. What's it called? It was called hold on, what's that thing called? It's called the
Sunbeam Pie Maker.
All right, hold on. I'm looking it up right now. Sunbeam Pie Maker. Amazon. America. Sunbeam Pie Maker.
Honestly, the hardest part is actually making the dough.
$50.
It is. I wish there was a shortcut. The cooking is not a big deal. Like, I don't care about the cooking part.
It's cheaper here than it is there. Make 6 small pies or quiches. I got the 2-up, the 4-up, the 6-up. Shit. But now, wait. I want to see, how do you do the crusts? What does it say about the crust? Look at this.
So I just got a stack of these 5-inch pie tins.
Delicious
so this is easy.
I want to read about this because I gotta know how do you make the crust.
I would assume you just get the pre-made dough and just fill it in the little dish, put it on top.
All right. Well, you know what? This is going on my wish list because you can make like breakfast. Crack some eggs in there, put some veg. Now you have an egg pie for dinner. You can make yourself a meat pie. Super chat.
Super chat. Here we go. We got a super chat from our good friend Hurritan. $5. Gigi, hello, good sir. Gun glutton. Hello, good sir. I've been quite enjoying the Bateman on Oyster. A watch Mark detests. The Batman on an oyster. Would a Batman get him more tattooed asshole in his life?
What's tatted asshole? What is that even? What is that? Bleached? I don't get it. Tatted? I don't. Although there was this one guy. Anyway, yes. Glenn, how you doing with your Batman?
Who has a Batman? I don't. I haven't explored.
I see. Well, I had a Batman, but as Hurt Hand correctly points out, it didn't do too much for me. I have a Pepsi now that I like better.
I like the Pepsi better.
Yeah, same.
The Bruce Wayne's okay. The two-tone is the Guinness, whatever the heck they call it. That's pretty cool.
Mm.
But I don't know. Whatever I get next, like when I'm turning 40, I think I'm gonna get a two-tone sub, maybe the two-tone GMT. But I don't know. That's
How are you
2 years away.
Promotion? What are you doing for that?
Well, I'm not getting anything for the promotion. I'm just gonna wait till I'm 40 and I'm secure in the position and things are going well.
All right.
I don't need a watch just because I'm getting a promotion.
Nice.
So I'm gonna just instead of getting one watch from now and then one watch when I'm 40, I'm just gonna get something nice when I'm 40 in 2 years. I could wait. It's only 2 years.
Everybody likes a $3 pie. Don't hate.
I like key lime pies. I
I
don't
love
like the idea of a meat pie.
I love me a key lime. But
I don't even like chicken pot pies. I don't. That's like a southern dish. I hate southern food. Biscuits and gravy. And
are you in Miami? Where are you?
no, I'm in Orlando.
Oh, you're in Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I used to go all the time out there to well, not Claremont, but quite close to Claremont.
Claremont is beautiful. It's a cute little town.
Yeah, but where I would go mostly was where my buddy was, which was Montverde, right near Claremont.
Yeah, if I could go anywhere, if I could convince my company to move the office, I'd go out to Clearwater, Tampa. I like Tampa better than Miami. It's like
you got a lot of traffic where you are.
Yeah, it's annoying, and there's so many tourists. But like I have my little bubble that I like to stick into, and
how are the schools there? I'm considering moving in
Orlando.
when my kids hit middle school. Yeah,
it's Claremont's. You can get a lot of house in Claremont.
I don't
care about the houses. I only care about the school.
Really safe. It's like really laid back. Not as much traffic. Winter Garden is kind of the area that I'm in, and it's like very like douchey. Like
the old lady. Now wait, hold on. Is that wheat? Is that wheat? Whole wheat flour? Why does that look so brown?
Probably just the lighting.
What are you doing?
He's cutting in the Crisco, the vegetable shrimp.
Yeah, normally you're meant to do this all very delicately and cut it in gently and not, using a mixer. Sorry?
So this is your dough. You're making the dough, is that right?
Yeah.
This is dry ingredients. You didn't add the water or milk in yet. I have.
You got to add the water slowly. You can't just dump it all in.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't work out.
Sorry?
Yeah, you can't do pre-done. I tried to make pre-done work. It doesn't work very well because the pre-done, they come in 9-inch pie crusts for American pies. You can't make a bloody 9-inch meat pie. And then if you start cutting it, you're left with so much left over, and you've already paid $5 for the whole thing. It's just it doesn't work out. It's not economical.
Super true.
There's too much waste.
AC3, how much you need in the bank to retire in Vietnam? I think 1 billion dong.
Sounds like my kind of party.
Yes, sir.
Billion dong.
That's a lot of dong. But the dong does have a lot of zeros. It is very confusing, the money there, because is it $100,000, $10,000, $100,000 note, which is worth like $10? It's very confusing.
I constantly got Thai baht conversion wrong. Like I always thought that things that were ultra cheap were mid or expensive, and things that were very expensive sounded cheap. It was always confusing.
Oh, the 1,000 baht note. I have very fond memories of the 1,000 baht note.
Yeah.
Boy, coupons.
Okay, so 1 million Vietnamese dong is 56 Aussie. That's about $40 American. 1 billion Vietnamese dong is 56,000 Aussie. It's 1,000 million.
Like 30 grand.
Yeah.
So it's not that much. You could get an apartment for that, though.
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, the problem with Vietnam is that I don't know that they have a retirement visa, so you're stuck doing border runs. Vietnam wants you to come; they just don't want you to stay.
Yeah, I've done my share of border runs trying to play in Thailand.
Aussie expat, you sound like you're underwater.
Oh, I'll not talk near the kitchen.
Super chat.
You're doing a good job there, I must admit. That dough's turning out. You got a rolling pin, Aussie expat?
Of course.
Yeah. I'm gonna spend 2 hours rolling this out and making pies.
2 hours? You know what? I'm all done with pies. If this shit takes 2 hours, I'm out. I don't like it.
Yeah, at 10 minutes. He just says it, right?
No, rolling this out and then getting them into these 5-inch tins is really.
What is in that dispenser? Is that cereal in that dispenser? Is that Fruit Loops?
Yeah, it's Apple Jack.
Jacks. Oh wow!
Yeah.
I haven't
Hey,
had
look
Apple
who we
Jacks in a
got
long time.
joining us. We got Roy.
Roy.
Hello. I've missed you so much.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
G'day,
Hurricane
Roy.
$5. Assuming you need to keep up AC2's fuck rate per day, factor that into your calculation to retire in Vietnam. Thank you.
His fuck rate? I don't get it.
Thank you so much, Hurricane. How are you, Roy? What's going on in your world?
Oh, not much. Just out here enjoying the unseasonably warm weather in the mountains.
Amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. Yeah. It's like spring already, and it's January. Normally, we have to wait till April for this kind of weather.
What mountains are you guys in?
Sierra Nevada.
Nevada.
Yeah, we're both in Nevada. Yeah.
It's like 52 right now in Orlando. It's freezing.
I was a little bit worried though. The snowpack is low, but I was flying over a few of the lakes, and the water levels aren't too bad. So hopefully we'll be all right for the summer.
16 degrees and snowing here. Snowing.
Yeah, I can't stand the snow anymore.
You're complaining about 16 degrees. I'm from New York, New Jersey, but I got at least 60 degrees or my tits freeze off. I got weak. You know,
it's one thing adjusting to the heat, but going back to the cold, I can't do it.
I don't have chest hair anymore.
I can't do
the cold. Mark, because you've been in Chicago the whole time, right? You didn't move anywhere else. Yeah.
No,
I would say because through the whole 90s until like 2005, it was fucking warm in Chicago. Like growing up there, I couldn't even go sledding because we'd get rain in the middle of winter.
Yeah. I haven't used this is the first year. Well, obviously have a giant snowblower, but I haven't hardly used it in 3 years. This year I've only used it once.
No. Well, but you're not as bad as my parents. My parents lived up on Mount Rose, and they moved to the other side of the valley onto the valley floor because of, quote, too much snow.
Mm.
Now, mind you, they spend all winter in Phoenix. So I don't know, but whatever makes them happy.
I don't know. I mean, I think I'm condemned to live here for the rest of my life because I love this property. I really do. But one of these days, I'm going to start snowboarding.
Well, if you like to travel, though, you're in the right place because Florida, you can get basically a direct flight to anywhere in the world out of O'Hare. So it's really convenient.
That's the plan. I think the kid and I are going to start wintering in California or Florida.
Yeah,
I love Florida. I can't imagine living anywhere else but Florida. I know a lot of people talk shit about Florida.
I love Florida,
but I love it.
I prefer
it to the sunsets. I love the palm trees. I love the Latina women. I love everything about it.
It's pretty. Super.
Well, it's hard. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Super chat. Hurricane, $2. Roy, when will baseball cards rebound?
I have no idea. I'm not a baseball card collector. It's never my thing. Know nothing about it.
Well, that dough's coming together. Get glutinous.
Yeah.
Yeah, tennis ball's coming right up.
The Northerners the Northeasterners, we bring class to Florida. For us,
the tough part about Florida is
Florida would be like Jacksonville.
Why do you not have? Listen, I don't understand. With all those New Yorkers in Florida, why is there no good Chinese food and no good pizza in the whole freaking state?
The water is the issue. I mean, everybody's now starting to bring water from New York down to Florida.
Just Brooklyn water by the tanker load.
That's what they've been doing now, and they make bagels and all that. But I mean, when I lived in Jacksonville, I thought Jacksonville was going to be like the rest of Florida. So I was just like, yeah, Jacksonville will be fine. And then it's all biscuits and gravy.
Mm.
and rednecks and lifted, no, not even lifted pickup trucks, squatted pickup trucks, which are ridiculous. It's like they have the front, it looks like they can't afford the back end. Did you ever
You
see
mean,
a
is it
squatted
like the
pickup truck?
Baja style where the
Yeah,
front
it's
is
like the front
high?
is
Okay.
lifted and the back is like lowered, and it's ridiculous. And I hate trucks, I hate loud motorcycles. That's why like I like the southern part of Florida. I'm an old man, I'm an old soul, so like I want like old, quiet cars.
I'll tell you what, though, I do like a Waffle House. I'll be honest.
Waffle Houses are everywhere.
No, not up here. Unfortunately, we don't have any.
What do you like about Waffle House?
Oh my God, it's like better than Denny's. It's just like the perfect breakfast place, no matter
Well,
the.
Denny's is terrible now. Like
Well, that's why
the
I said
entire
Waffle
menu,
House. I
yeah,
agree.
the whole menu is healthy. It's insane.
No, there's nothing healthy on the menu at Waffle House. I assure you that.
Yeah.
However, I don't have one nearby. No cheesy grits anywhere near me whatsoever.
I don't get grits. I hate grits.
What's the
I
go with
like
maple
grits.
syrup?
I didn't grow
Are
up
you a
with it.
maple
I love
syrup
grits
fan?
with honey.
Maple
No, it
syrup?
has to be honey. It needs to be sweeter.
Yeah,
I like
I
the
don't like the
yeah.
if like grits they have to be sweet, but like I've had just like the regular grits, like it's just like you're eating sand. It's like porridge or oatmeal that's sandy and gritty. That's why they call them grits because it's gritty. Makes no sense.
Grits and honey is the way to go. Maple syrup it's not sweet enough.
Brown sugar, maple syrup. What was that
Yeah,
stuff called? Cream
that
of
would
wheat.
work.
Cream of wheat. That was good with maple syrup, brown sugar.
On a nice cold day like I'm having right here, but you don't get those anymore.
It's freezing here today. This
It's
week, the other
freezing.
day
It's
was 33 in
56.
the morning.
It's 56. Oh my God.
My favorite grits dish, I don't know if it's a staple or anything. I know nothing about American food, right? It was shrimp and grits.
Yeah,
So it was
shrimp and grits is good.
that's
Yeah,
good.
it's a
It was really
southeast
good.
thing.
If you have it like the New Orleans style, it's got to have a lot of spices and seasonings. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I like New Orleans food. It's different. It's not like your typical bland Southern food. It's got a little bit more spice and flavor
Well,
to it.
so this is where as somebody who lived there, I completely disagree with that. Like Cajun food is not spicy; it's salty and it's fried, and that's what Cajun is. And then you go to New Orleans, and then you have your Creole, which is your French inspired.
Okay,
But like
maybe that's
people
what
have
I'm
this,
thinking of. Yeah, that's still probably the one I'm talking about.
yeah. But people have this idea, oh, it's Cajun, so it's like super spicy. Like no, you go out to Lafayette and whatnot, and you go to Alexandria, it's all fried, it's all super salty,
You
and
say fried like that's a
that's
bad thing. Do you not like a
no
beignet? A beignet is the best
no.
thing on earth.
Can I ask you Americans
I
something?
love
Can I
fried.
ask you
I love
Americans
fried.
something?
Yes.
Can I ask you something? We've got a good panel of American men on this panel. Do any of you guys find it attractive for a woman to have a nose ring? What is with the nose ring in America?
No.
Could you please
I don't
explain
know.
that? Is that
There was
supposed
this,
to turn
I was at the
on?
park this week, and there was this young mum, and she seemed like a really nice person, but the only thing that wasn't nice was a nose ring. I was like, she's otherwise perfectly nice
They have that.
woman.
Ask you that? Why?
Yeah. Pay attention to those people. They're all holding hands with other chicks.
I feel like it's like how in nature, like the bright colored frogs and animals are the ones that are warning you to stay away. Like when you see a woman with a nose ring, it's like,
Are they
stay away,
Democrats?
don't talk.
Can I
Mikey, are
just
they
tell you?
Democrats?
Yeah, for the most
Can I
part,
just
they
tell
are.
you, guys? As a dog trainer, it's there so you can clip on the leash. I'm just saying.
They want to pretend like they're liberal, but actually, Mark's right. They just want to actually
You are all
be
missing.
controlled.
Just clip on the leash. I personally don't find it attractive, but it doesn't offend me either. I will say I do find a pierced nipple kind of, interesting.
What's your feeling on the Prince Albert, Mark?
Yeah, now
Get Mike in the chat. He'll tell you all about the Prince Albert.
Definitely against the Prince Albert, for him or me, because I'm afraid to chip a tooth.
Gotcha.
The answer is no.
How does the Prince Albert even work? Does it have to be? Can it be done to a circumcised man?
Well, we got to ask Mike. The answer is yes, but I think we have to, because it's
Holy Jesus!
It's going through the urethra, not the foreskin.
Yeah, the idea of somebody that does
Wow,
it's insane.
Mike the Snake had one.
I know. He said it was a thick gauge one.
Mike the Snake had one.
Of all people.
Yeah.
That.
then you start
Mike the Snake might have a dark side to him
dark
that we don't
past.
even want to know.
Well, yeah, he
Have you
was
seen
wild
Pulp
and
Fiction? He might have like a gimp in his basement.
crazy.
Is a Prince Albert a hetero thing, or is that exclusively gay?
No, it's an anybody thing.
That's an anybody thing.
Judy.
So there's women out there that are impressed. Ooh, Prince Albert.
I don't know. Unless the ones maybe with the nose rings might think it's attractive, but
What if they get hooked together though? What if they get accidentally locked up like braces, like two teenagers making out with braces and get
Yeah.
stuck together?
I don't think you could point to anybody's sexuality in any direction or their
I
sexual
agree.
preference based on the Prince Albert, but you can point to their mental health.
I agree. Super chat.
Chief Tit, $2. Nose ring is very useful if you're a farmer, Arch.
Well, yes, isn't that true? Like you would put a nose ring in the nose of the ox or the minotaur, so to control the minotaur or the ox.
They normally wear Doc Marten boots too. Can you explain that?
and anybody who has a nose ring, I guarantee you they complain about having anxiety.
Welcome
Militant.
back.
They're militant. We got Roy. What happened to Roy? Roy fell out. Roy's back again. We like to keep you on, Roy.
I think you're reading too much into the piercings. People just do it because they like it. I don't think it's a big statement.
It's a cookie cutter thing to do, though. They act like they think they're different, but it's not. It's like a whole trend. It's like these kids now with their broccoli haircuts and their little shaved eyebrows. You know that, like they get lines shaved
The
on their
slash.
eyebrows.
They do the slash.
It's a fad. That's what the word I'm looking for.
Well, we had ours. Come on.
Yeah, I was into ICP back in the day.
Insane
Juggalo.
Clown
That's
Posse?
awesome.
Well,
That's
you're
awesome.
in
The Juggalo.
Orlando. You have to be an ICP.
Oh, no, I'm not
That's
from
like a
Orlando. I just
requirement.
live here now. But my mom, she put an end to that fast. Like she was like,
She
no,
didn't let you be a juggalo?
no.
Whoop, whoop.
She's like, what is happening here? And then that was that.
That was the end.
You go into the middle of the Midwest. That is its own culture there with the juggalos.
We do like
my road trip this year in summer will be all through Midwest. So I know nothing about it, but I'll be
There's
doing
nothing to
most of
know.
the
They
Midwest.
call it the flyover states because you fly over them. You don't want to go through them.
Well, that's
Ozzy.
Oklahoma.
I remember I drove out to Colorado, and when I was in Kansas, like I would think I spotted a normal looking person, and then they would turn around. It was like the hills have eyes. I was like, Jesus. Like they look normal from behind, and then they would turn around and they were like cretins.
Butt fuckers.
Ozzy, you got to look into online private school for your kids so that you can do this traveling. You don't have to worry about it. It's a big thing for like us and other families that have gymnasts because it interferes so much.
If
with
I
the
had
normal
kids, I would
schedule.
homeschool them. I would just make stuff up.
Yeah, the online private schools, they're really
shit that's made up.
Benjamin Franklin.
They're
was
really
the first president of the
structured and easy, and only like a couple $100 a month. And they have like classes that they can dial into each week for help, and it's a really nice setup, and it's not expensive. So especially since you're retired and you're looking to travel, I would strongly consider it for your kids.
Yeah. At the moment, regular school is working, but I will 100% do homeschool as soon as it doesn't feel ideal anymore. 100%.
Yeah. Well, don't
100%.
Google homeschool. Google online private school. That's what they call it. But it's because the homeschooled stuff tends to be, I think, less structured. And for the online private school, it's like the difference between $50 or $200. So it's not meaningfully different, but they offer a lot more and just a better system, in my opinion.
If I had kids, just send them all to military school. Just get rid of them. Send them to military school. And that's that.
Get rid of them. All right, you're 5. Time to go.
School.
Pack your shit, kid. You're 5. You know the rules.
They probably
Rolling
military
pin. You
school
need
for
to put some
5-year-olds.
flour down.
Yeah, I got flour. I'm just grabbing the dough first. Hold on.
Look at you giving all that advice, Archie, like you've ever baked a pie in your life.
Okay.
I hope you clean this bench top before you put the dough there. It's been cleaned, isn't it?
We have this special silicone.
Yeah, we have that too.
Yeah,
flour
makes things a lot easier.
Plain flour, not raising flour.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, we
just
got
a little
all
bit.
the things. Yeah, we got all the things.
He's doing
I'm
a
not
good
wearing
job.
a
This is
watch.
why he-
With the
Big
flower, I don't like flower and watches. It's not a
Look at
good
that
Can I
grip.
This
ask?
is
What
Can I
why
ask
the
you?
do you think
Can
of
I
that
ask
grip?
your fathers a question? When you had your first kid, were you kind of freaked out and scared?
Fuck yeah. It's terrifying.
Yeah, I had a nightmare the other day. I had a kid, and I didn't know how to hold
Oh,
his head, and everybody was yelling at me. They can't hold their
It's
heads up.
interesting. I think the one person that answered that question was Mark.
Yeah,
Mark, you have kids?
several.
He
yes, it
does.
does.
He
Really?
does. He's more experienced than me.
Numerous.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that you had kids. Okay.
Yeah,
He got to
it's
live
possible. Let me
both
explain to you how this
lives.
works. One of these, I'll explain to you how everything works later when we're off the air. But yeah, kids and grandkids.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Having a
no,
kid
like when
scares
you're a
the
new
hell out
dad,
of me.
it's completely terrifying. And like the nurses they're like, yeah, it's not going to break, and then they just hand it to you by a leg.
That's exactly it. I had a dream where they handed me this newborn, and the head was flopping around, and everybody's like, "You got to hold the back of its head."
Hey,
Watch the soft spot.
Gun glutton. Maybe
Yeah,
that's telling you to keep using rubbers, okay?
I
Keep
think
using
so.
rubbers. Okay. Hey, gun glutton.
I don't use
Look,
them, so I
you
think
definitely don't want an
that was the purpose
accidental
of the
kid.
dream.
What
I
happened to
hate
that
condoms.
stripper girlfriend of yours, gun glutton?
The stripper, the black one, she's gone.
What went wrong?
She was an out of work stripper. If she
Have
had
you
a
got a
work, if
cookie
she
cutter there to get the sizing right? Cheap.
No. So they're going to go into these 5-inch pie tins. So I find
Okay.
that if I do half an inch on the outside of it, is enough for the inside, and then obviously for the top, I only need to be, just about.
Okay. Cool.
So I knew
How
that
many
like
pies
meat
are you
pies were an
making?
English thing. I didn't know it was an Australian thing.
How many do you hope to make?
I think about 9, something like that.
That's
He's doing it
all.
right now. Doc,
That's about as much as the filling will go. We'll see. I can't make much more dough than this. It's about as much
you're
as I
gonna
can
need
make.
a bigger frying pan. Hello, Doc.
No.
How's it going, guys?
We are fine.
Hey, Doc. How's it going?
It's pretty good. I was listening to the show and I thought I'd contribute because I have a psychiatrist friend who was pointing out there's a few studies if you see a woman with a nose ring and especially a septum ring, it's higher likelihood that she has a mental disorder like borderline personality or something.
exactly.
Like
I told you if they have a
Oh.
nose ring, I guarantee they complain about having too much
Anecdotally,
anxiety.
100% true.
The United States has so much. There's a mental health crisis because we're overprescribed everything. You go to the doctor and they'll just hand you the Xanax and what's the other one, Adderall, and then to help you with Adderall, you got to take the Xanax and the
He said
antidepressants and.
he said it's also statistically much greater number of women than men that are on these various antidepressants and things.
Doc, what chance, if you've got a nose ring, what chance are they that they're a Democrat?
Almost 100%.
Yeah, there's no.
Hey, Doc.
Especially a woman.
Doc, I have a question for you. Why is it at every Republican National Convention, Grindr crashes because the traffic is so great?
I can't answer that.
I tell you what's interesting.
I can't answer the nose ring question.
Because gay men are disproportionately successful, so they're obviously
proportionally Republican and in the closet.
There is apparently more than one very prominent conservative commentator
Lindsey Graham.
that's secretly gay. No, commentators like YouTube and stuff like that. And yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting.
You mean Nick Fuentes?
I think that's just a slander. I don't think there's any. He's a Catholic. That's all that is. But.
I'm disappointed in you, Mark. You were a good Democrat for a long time, Mark.
Yes.
Don't worry about your portfolio.
Then he became Republican and went gay.
That's what turned him gay.
I don't know. I'm not too worried about politics these days.
I'm so sick of politics and the
Me
news.
too,
I try
to
my
be
best
honest.
to just avoid it all. It's
care about
by the
economics.
way, Gun Glutton, have you still
agree.
rocking the Explorer? Are you still rocking the Explorer?
That's my only one at the moment. And like I said, I'm not really even thinking about watches. Like when I turn 40, I know I'm gonna freak out because I'm already freaking out about the idea of getting old. So when I turn 40, I have to do something drastic to help myself be like, okay, I'm 40.
Septum piercing or Prince Albert?
Yeah, then maybe that's the cheaper way to go.
Do you think you look 40? I mean,
No, I've salt and pepper hair, but I have a nice head of hair,
Well,
and I
so
still
this
have
is
a
the
baby
only
face.
difference. This is the only difference is eventually every straight male reaches a point in their life where they're forced to switch over to the girls that have daddy issues.
Oh yeah, I'm
That's
already
it.
there. Like
That's the change.
the girl with the butthole tattoo, she was fun, but
It's
oh,
not just straight men.
forgot tattoos are right in there with nose rings.
yeah, I
Sorry.
had the one girl she had the word cream tattooed on an arch right above her butthole.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, it was.
You know,
Sick.
that's
But she
kind of
was.
painful, actually.
It did, but now like that,
Hey, you
I'm
know,
thinking
Doc.
about it. I was like, why did I let that one get away?
It's impressive.
She was a good girl.
Oh my god.
That was somebody that I could take home to meet my family.
How's your
Well,
dad
you're in the
going,
middle of
Gunblood?
Florida. You could at
He's
least
great.
have her
He's coming
locked
down
up
to
in your
visit me a
basement.
lot. I actually took him out to this live music club when he was down here. It was like a jazz bar, and he had a great time. But you know what? He's old and he's kind of annoying. He's 75, but you know have to remind myself what annoys you today, you'll miss tomorrow. So even though he's
Yeah.
old and he makes a mess and he gets crumbs all over the place, like I love him. He's my dad. He's like he was always my role model growing up. So I cherish the time I have with him.
Enjoy those crumbs.
Cool.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm having a good time with him. Like he is annoying. He's a pain in the
Any
ass,
luck
but
on
he's
the
my dad.
Filipino lady? We were talking about the
I
loaded
talked. Yeah,
Filipino.
I talked to her recently, but she's out in LA now. So I was like, why not come back to Orlando? And she's like, because she's in LA. So I'm just like, whatever. But I'm
LA
dating a
is tough for
Cuban.
women to date, so she may be back.
Yeah, I'm dating a Cuban. She's 42, and she's nice, but 42. I'm 38. I've been dating a women like that are 10 years younger than me. And the idea of me dating a 42-year-old, like I'm staring at her close and watching new wrinkles appear on her face, and it's like, it's depressing, and I don't like it. So like
You have to take your glasses off. Absolutely.
I'm kind of pushing her out the door, and then I have a black girl I'm dating, a different one, and she's like in her 30s, and she's really nice, but she's got a kid, so that's it's not gonna work between the two of us. I don't want to have anybody who I don't know. I'm not gonna.
You're not really ready to assume responsibility for her children? Come on.
Yeah, yeah.
How's that? That sounds kind of selfish.
I'm very selfish. Yeah, I'm very selfish.
Next thing you're going to go buy a luxury watch.
Yeah, no, I don't want any kids. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I want at this point. Like I'm just so sick of dating. I'm just like over it, and
I
I'm
can
I'm
tell you
just
most
done.
most single guys don't want an instant family. That's almost
Yeah, I don't.
universal.
But I'm having a good time. Like every time I go out, I'm always like I'm always talking and getting numbers. But like I'm just like I'm over it right now. I had a hell of a run this year, and like right now, I just want to focus on my new promotion and my job. And but at the same time, I'm done. I'm tired of dating, meaningless dating. So like I
We
feel
were
like if I
looking at a
just
root beer, weren't you? You were saying you're looking at a root beer?
no, I want a two-tone black Submariner for when I'm 40.
Okay.
That was the first watch that made me like watches. I was in the St. Thomas with my family when I was like 8 years old, and I remember my mom let me try it on at the AD in St. Thomas, and because I wanted the James Bond Omega Seamaster, and she's like, nope. She's like, what is your obsession with Omega? You should want a Rolex. That's a proper watch. And then she was like, here, you like black and gold. Look at this one. And then I remember they let me try it on, and I begged my dad, please buy me this. My dad's like, I'm not buying my 8-year-old son an $8,000 watch. That's how much it was at the time. But
8 years old.
Smart. Well,
yeah, it was
smart
good. That
things all
shitty thing on
around. You
his
came
part.
from smart parents, that's for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, that was the first watch like I fell in love with. I thought I wanted the Omega Seamaster Pierce Brosnan, but that was just because it was, the in watch GoldenEye. But then my mom was right. That two-tone black, like I like the bluesy, but the black and gold, it speaks to me. So that's the
Yeah.
one. I made up
Are
my mind. I'm
two-tone
not looking at
Rolexes
anything
still
else.
hard to get, or can you basically get those right out of the case these days?
The AD, like I got my Explorer. It only took 6 months, and I asked them like, I'm already on the list, but they're on the radar, or whatever. And the two tone, I don't think it's as popular, the black one. So I would probably take like 6 months to a year, if that. I don't think it's going to be that hard of a watch to get. But the problem is the price increase. That's the annoying thing. Do I want to pay like, what is it, like $19,000 now for a two-tone
I'll be
Submariner,
back.
brand new? Or should I just
Wow,
get a pre-owned one for 15?
I didn't realize they were that expensive these days. That's
With
impressive.
taxes, sales tax, and everything, I probably would assume it's probably right around like 19,000 for the two-tone. But I could go and get a pre-owned one for 15. So it's like I want to get
Yeah,
a new
no,
one though. I
that's a
want the
tough decision.
champagne and I want the experience of this is my watch.
That's funny. What like the last Rolex I bought, I just wanted to get the hell out of there as fast as possible. Like I don't need that shit.
I didn't even get to
Well,
go to the
I've only
Explorer.
gotten champagne once out of like 15 Rolexes. Like champagne happened once.
I
I'm
was
just like, I
robbed of
got
the
shit to
experience of
do. Just give me
my
my
first.
goddamn watch.
Yeah, when I got my Explorer, I was divorced and I was back home to get my head on straight. And the AD called me like as soon as I got back to Pennsylvania, and they're like, "Sir, your watch is here. Do you still want it?" And I just was like, I was miserable. I was depressed because I was going through a divorce, and I was like, "Yes, I want it." So I gave them my card over the phone, and they're like, "Can you pick it up tomorrow?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm in Pennsylvania. I won't be back until after the holidays." And they're like, "Oh, that's an issue." So I had to call my ex-wife and tell her to go to the AD and overnight it to me. And that's why this watch means a lot to me. I got it like the day after we separated, and since then it's graced the wrist as I explored 12 new women, and that was a year ago.
You know what? I don't know if you've tried this, but I did. I used the concept of the boyfriend watch there for a while.
And what's that concept?
If we're on vacation, you get to wear a Rolex, but you know, it comes back to me right after vacation. I was a little worried about the one guy because
Mark,
he kept it a little longer, but I did get it back.
Mark, amongst the gray beards there in Boys Town, how many divorces did it get to change sides? Like, what's the average there?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if gay divorce is any less or any more than.
No. I'm implying the straight marriages failing.
Well, that I don't know. I think the marriage divorce rate is around 50-50, isn't it?
I would,
Yeah,
I would,
something
I
like
would
that.
say it's probably like 70% now.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? Honestly, I don't know. I'm unmarried. The kitten
Yeah.
and I are living in sin.
That's a good way to live, though.
We have not asked for the Lord's blessing.
Yeah.
However, his mother's pretty happy. I'll tell you that.
What's the age gap between you guys?
Oh, it's you. It's a year.
Well, don't you want to do that just for taxes?
Well, you know what? I don't really know. I mean, I guess I don't honestly know. You
It
know,
depends.
I mean, you double your tax
honestly,
bracket.
but if they're both high earners, you end up screwing yourself. So, like,
a tiny bit, yeah, but
I see.
They can be like tens of thousands of dollars.
I see. And
it's hard for it to be tens of thousands of dollars because even high earners don't pay tens of depends.
The tax dodge is not a big problem.
Yeah.
The age gap, you're not that far off.
What is it, like a 10-year age gap?
No,
More?
it's 30 plus.
30 plus? Good
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, but
Well,
you're a young soul, Mark.
You got to remember, I'm 67, so there's plenty of room in there. I mean, a 50-year-old is way younger than me.
Well, that's inspiring because, like, I don't want, like I said, I'm freaking out about dating a woman 4 years older than me.
You don't have to. You do what
I
you
know.
want.
I want to date the women that are 10 years, at least 10 years younger than me.
You know what? A very famous actor once said, the funny thing about dating high school girls is no matter how old I get, they keep on staying the same age.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't date high school boys, but, you know, if you want to date college girls, they're always going to be the same age. Anyway, there's I don't know. It seems like there's never a shortage of age gap. You know, in fact, actually, it's harder to find somebody in my, not that I want to specifically, because like who wants an old fucker like me? But I mean, I don't. But when you get into the older guys, you know, 40 plus, they don't want to date. They're so used to having their own lives the way they are that they don't want to date. It's really it's only younger people want to date anyway, by and large. And if you find a woman, you know, who wants to date when you're 50 and she's 40, she's probably just looking for her next alimony check.
Yeah, that's the tricky thing because there are women out
Meal
there who
ticket,
just
meal
they
ticket.
just yeah they're looking for meal tickets and it's annoying. Like I'm at this point like I've had my fun and but now I'm just like I miss the companionship. I sound like my dad,
Yeah, but
but
that's what a
I
good
just want to be able to go get breakfast,
that's what a good
wake up, go get
relationship is.
breakfast,
That's what
go do
yeah,
something with somebody.
absolutely.
I hate being alone. I hate coming home to my home that's alone and I just it's
Yeah,
depressing.
I mean, I love living with the kitten. We're kind of independent, which is to say we keep our own schedules even though we're in the same house. But we have as much together time as we want, and I love it this way. I mean, if I told him like, "Hey, man, I'm going to Thailand. I know you don't want to go, so I'm going to go without you. Be back in 2 weeks." He'd be like, "Okay, fine, go." I have no restrictions on me, but quite frankly, I have such a good thing going with him that I take care of it. I don't take advantage of the freedom that he gives me by abusing it. I just use it for, good purposes to keep my life interesting.
Well, that's the nice
Good
part about
point,
being in
Mike.
Chicago is you could take a direct flight to anywhere in the world.
True.
Great location for that.
True.
Archie, does your wife mind that you go flying all around?
She's thrilled.
No, she encourages it.
She's got to be thrilled. Mike, we were talking about you, and we need, we're not. I'm not messing with you. I'm not, bagging on you. But the whole question of the Prince Albert came out, and whether you have to be circumcised to have one or not circumcised. Does it hurt? Does it bang into a girl? Does it hurt the girl? Does it chip her teeth?
Oh wait! Before we go that far,
There were a lot of questions.
What made you get it? How do you just decide I'm gonna go get a piece of metal put into my penis?
When I was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, my grandmother was a missionary in Papua New Guinea. And every weekend I received a postcard of a picture she'd taken or a postcard of the cannibals that she was over there as a missionary. She was immunizing them. And so
the cannibals.
They were cannibals. The headhunters, man. Like no shit. And I'm actually going to be getting a bunch of their.
Good thing they didn't eat her.
My dad has a bunch of their, their spears and weapons and things that he's giving to me. But anyways, at a very young age, we also had this book called, the name of the book was called Cannibal, and all it was a picture of all of the different, ways that they modified their bodies, everything. So I gained an interest in body modification at a very young age.
They had Prince Alberts, but they put like bones in their wieners.
They actually the Papua New Guinea stuff was more like super stretched ears and boar's tusks through the nose and
Sorry, Mike. It's just so much noise going on in the background that I figured we needed to look and see what the fuck was happening.
I'm dying.
Like, God forbid you would mute your microphone there, Archibald.
Sorry.
So, Mike, wait a minute. Are you telling me you were 7, 8 years old? You decided you wanted a Prince Albert when you were 7?
No, not at all.
The cannibals did it?
At 10 or so, I definitely was dead set on getting a scarification tattoo, but then I realized that white boys don't keloid, and so that was a dream crushed because I wanted to get one of those patterns of cut marks like across your chest, but only darker skinned people the scars raise up and keloid up, and so a white if I did it, it would just be little lines,
So how old were you when you actually went to go get it?
Oh,
you had to be 18, I would assume.
Yeah, no, my first tattoo I got when I was like
no, the Prince Albert. How old were you?
The Prince Albert I got when I was 22.
Did it hurt?
Oh, God,
yeah. Anytime you stick a hole in yourself anywhere, it hurts.
Especially there.
Okay,
Mike,
so
did you
that's
hear about
my answer?
Mike, did you hear about the two cannibals that caught and cooked the clown? And one cannibal says to the other, "Does this taste funny to you?" Anyway, so it hurt, huh?
Of course.
Yeah. All right.
But
Did you have to when you went through airport security? Would you have to tell them?
oh, that time, yeah, yeah. They took me into you have to come with us, and they took me into
A special room.
a special room, and I kept telling them, I'm like, and they're like, we don't believe you, you know, and I took my belt off and everything, and still made a beep, so they were thinking I was transporting something.
Well, thanks for sharing. You were transporting something big.
That actually happens. I don't have a Prince Albert, but every time I go through the scan, it's actually a good thing. That I think they're always suspicious. They're like, what's going on down there? We got to step you aside and pat you down. And I'm just like, go ahead.
It's that big Jersey meat.
my dad has so many joint replacements. He has to bring his X-rays with him when he travels, because he beeps everywhere. He's got two knees, 2 hips, 2 shoulders, and 1 elbow.
Now, Tits, have you given any more consideration to getting a Prince Albert of your own? Or
well, yes,
I've
been thinking about it. I've been deep in thought about this, Mark.
Pierced nipple?
Deep in thought about it.
What about nipple?
Hey, I'll tell you what, the Prince Albert was the best one.
How so?
That one was for me. The other 2 were for her.
But can I ask you about a slightly different thing apart from piercings on Mike's prick? You know how you guys were talking before about older guys liking younger girls and all of that sort of shit. There was sort of like the inference about that. And I don't know, as I've gotten older, I'm actually getting into the older birds. Like,
yeah, I agree with you there. It's
a
Chief
sick
Tit. No, it's funny you say that, Chief Tit. But the funny thing is, for me, if they're poor, I can't stand them either way.
I mean, if I'm attracted to somebody, I'm attracted
I'm looking
to
for
somebody.
my next meal ticket, Chief Tit, because it hasn't worked out. Free enterprise and YouTube hasn't worked out for me.
So it's not a kink for you. It's more the financial kink that's more than anything else, huh?
It's both. Hey, are those Persols you're wearing there?
No, I've got Persol sunglasses, but these are Tom Ford's, my spectacles.
Ah, Tom Ford. They look cool.
Thanks, man.
I like
But
Tom
you know,
Ford
I'm
fragrances.
into the whole guilt thing. Like, I find that when I'm looking up porn, it's a fucked up thing, but I'm looking up fucking...
Have you seen this AI gilf? Have you seen AI gilf? Like they have perfectly perfected gilf?
Are you looking for like old lady porn, like grandma porn? Like she takes her teeth out?
Yeah, no, not that bad. Fuck me dead. I'm not quite there yet. I'm sure I will get there, but I'm not there yet.
Granny's got her hand stuck in
the skinny ones. Archie, I don't like the skinny grannies. It's like, ugh. They need to be sort of plump, you know?
And wealthy.
The thing I don't like about the older women is like they're so desperate. All the ones that I come across, like, well, I guess that might be how I am with young women, but like I know I'm young to them, so they're all over me.
You know, Benjamin Franklin famously wrote a book called his autobiography, and in it he said you should always bang older women for 2 reasons. This is Benjamin Franklin 200 years ago, and he said the 2 reasons are they'll make you breakfast in the morning and they're grateful.
That's it. Yes. Yeah, they always feel very like, yeah, they're very grateful. But I can make myself breakfast.
There's this particular situation. Oh fuck! I shouldn't be saying this on the internet.
But go right ahead. No one listening right now. Nobody at all.
I was a young man, very young man. I was in Macau. We were there for the remember they used to have a rugby competition called the Hong Kong Sevens?
Yes.
Anyway, we were there for the Hong Kong Sevens, and I went to Macau for the day. And a lot, like we were only like 19 or something like that, right? Anyway, this is where I first got into my head. They went to this place, this joint where there was a bar, and they bring these Korean girls in front of you, and you had to pick one, right? And you know what? So you pick one and you go and whatever. Anyway, so this is the first time I'd ever done that sort of shit. So anyway, I went there and I picked this bird. Anyway,
first time, not the last time.
Doing the usual business in a room, and then suddenly something fucked up happened. The door opened.
Her dick was bigger than yours.
No, listen to this, Mark. You're going to freak out. The door opened, and this woman came in, and she must have been 65, and she had the vacuum cleaner, and she started fucking vacuuming. I was banging this thing. She was bending over the bed, and I was standing banging, standing one, right?
Room service.
Listen to this. She was vacuuming around like that. She was vacuuming, and I was over there, and she was vacuuming. I could see every now and then she'd be like, she'd be looking, and then she started vacuuming closer. And I thought, I was looking around going, hold on, aren't you bothered by this? And how come she's vacuuming here? I thought, I better stop. And the other one goes, no, don't stop. So I kept on going, and the other one was looking, and she got closer. And in the end, she was vacuuming right next to my feet, and she was sort of peering around and looking at the whole thing happening. And if I tell you, that fucking thing still turns me on, and
that's pretty
is
cool.
my psychological grain that became a plant that now has given me this kink that I'm afflicted with later on in life. It's a big problem.
Very cool. Yeah,
it's a big problem. The fact that she was looking like that, and she was sort of like looking over and going over the same spot 20 times and still looking at it, and I was looking at her. And I lost interest in the other young thing in front of me. I thought, what's that all about? Look at this kinky old juicy.
Now I'm confused about
you. See what I mean? But you see where I'm coming from?
No, I don't. I'm confused and I need clarification. Do you have a thing for 65-year-old Chinese ladies, or do you have a thing for vacuum cleaners? I'm very unclear.
Look, it's the Chinese lady, but if she's got a vacuum cleaner, that is a bonus.
Okay.
It takes me back.
How about a mop?
It takes me back to the Hong Kong 70s.
How about a mop or a broom?
Yeah.
Snowblower. Chainsaw.
I have a feeling it's auditory as well as visual. So hearing the sound of a vacuum cleaner is really going to do it.
I've got like a Pavlovian response, like Pavlov's dog.
That's right.
There's a vacuum comes and suddenly you're like, oh. Archie, can you sort of understand where I'm going with that kink?
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it. It's great kink.
I think
you know what I mean?
We've departed from kitchen talk, though, apparently, right, guys?
Sad but
true.
That
was a beautiful story.
I mean, it's
the thing is, I've got to tell you, I think Chief Tit, the thing is that it's
Yep, it is.
What
Look at that wrist action there.
It's a great story. It's a great story. Like I have that's the great thing.
I have a thing for guys with rolling pins. For you, it's vacuum cleaners. For me, it's rolling pins and talcum powder.
How is it going there? Aussie expat, how's it going with the pies? How are you going?
It's going really slow.
Have you turned the oven?
It's going really slow.
Aussie expat, have you
oven
turned
is
the
on,
oven
but
on?
it's very optimistic. The oven's on, but it's very optimistic.
Have you seen? There's this one comment from One Day Retro. He goes, Chief Tits has been shagging in your house when it's cleaner than when you left it.
You missed a spot. You missed a spot.
You missed a spot. The
fucking dirty. The confusing thing, Ted, is why are there watermelon seeds in my vacuum cleaner bag?
Absolutely, yeah. So what's your do you have a particular event which started off your perversion, Arch, or is it something that's just ingrained?
No, I just realized if I kept losing money the way I was
his
on
event
the young
was poverty.
I was
purely financially
broke.
Don't give me that bullshit. There's more to it than that.
No, I got to tell you, it's look. I think there's good and bad in all. Look, I got to tell you something. People in their 20s. The big problem is people in their 20s, right? I got to tell you this. In their 20s, they are everyone in their 20s. I got nothing in common with them. I really have very little in common. The music's different. The everything's different. Women in their 30s, they want someone to have kids with or look after the kids they got. Women in their 40s, they got teenagers. Whew.
Yeah.
50, they're at least free. You know what I'm saying? They're free.
Yeah. And they can't have kids even if they want to at that age.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, seriously, if they've got a bit of money, they can help pay. So it's not so much that I want them to pay everything, but they can help. I don't have to pay for everything because I can't afford that, Chief Tit.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I mean, you know, I get where you're
can't
going
afford
with
it. So
that's like your friend, like that Marcus Frischman. He's got that sort of view on things.
Yeah.
He's very much like that.
I can't figure that guy out, but I must admit, I'm having trouble figuring that guy out. You know, look, we got a good full panel. Look at this. We got a full panel here. Look at this. My God. We've had an amazing show. Marky, no disrespect to you, Marky, but we had Roy on. Aussie expat. We got Doc is here. Gunblood, we haven't spoken to you in ages, man. It's good to hear you're doing well.
Thank you. It's nice to do well.
How is the transport industry? Tell us that.
It's getting better. It's getting better. My company's hanging in there, and
you were promoted.
Yep, it's finally going through. They've been dragging us out because, like, obviously the industry has been shit. So I've been worried if the company's going to go under for the last 6 months. But now things are going well. It looks like the tide's finally turning.
Would you ever drive a rig yourself? Get your own CDL and do it?
My grandpa, my dad used to do that back when they were younger. But it's a shitty. I mean, you can make good money if you own your own truck. It's just shit. Like, you got to go to a warehouse and wait like 12 hours to be unloaded. Half the time you get screwed out of getting paid for waiting around all day long. Because I screw people out of it. So it's a shitty. It's a hard job. People think it's easy just to drive a truck from point A to point B, but there's a lot that could go wrong, and then you wait around all day and you don't get paid for it. It's shit.
So there's no pay for the waiting. That's what you're saying to me.
Sometimes, like, depends on who the customer is. Like, I have customers that pay really well for waiting, but like, there's so many like loopholes that we try to nickel and dime people out of. Like, if our customer doesn't pay us, a lot of times we have to pay them out of our pockets. Which a lot of companies, like the big brokerage, like C.H. Robinson, they don't pay detention, no matter what. That's what they call that, detention pay. And it's just it all depends. If like we make like $500 or more on a load, I can give them $100. But if like we lose money on the load, I'm not paying them shit, which sucks because like I feel bad sometimes if they waited around like 12 hours, and I'll find a reason. Because if I lost money on that load, I'm not paying them, and I'll just make up an excuse. Oh, well, this is why I can't pay you. So it sucks though. Like, the truck drivers work hard, and but things are with everything going on with the CDL issues with Trump and the immigrants and all that shit. There's a lot less drivers than there used to be, so that's kind of made the shippers, all the customers, have to pony up and pay us more money now. And we've been desperately waiting for that.
$5. AC3, please play video in WhatsApp and give Chief Tip a glimpse of how AC3 converses in Asia. Let me see if I can find it. Jesus Christ, this scares me. You know, this sometimes...
This is going to be...
I don't quite like
I'm not rich man. I'm poor man. I give you juice. I give you
Archie,
breakfast.
what's on your agenda for today in whatever country you're in?
Oh my God.
Archie's got a
I'll show you. Okay, let's get this.
It involves eating and looking for
breakfast or brunch. He's looking for the video.
Pressing Marky.
I hope it's Nana Kim.
What do you think Nana Kim's doing right now?
Do you know, you guys, while we're waiting for that, have you guys ever been to Macau?
No.
It's unbelievable. It actually looks it used to look very Mediterranean because it was a Portuguese colony.
Chinese now, right?
Yeah, but the old buildings, you know, have those old.
Macaulay's amazing. Say that.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful place, actually. Have they still got that burnt down? They haven't gotten rid of the old burnt down church, have they? The ruins.
Yes, I went there. That's amazing.
Yeah.
They have a Venetian there. That's cool.
Yeah, I stayed at the Venetian. That's very nice there. That's they got that fake. Have you been there as well?
Yeah.
Now, Chief Tit, how are the Chinese housekeepers?
Yes, love the Venetian.
And do they carry vacuums?
Yeah. Archie, what's going on here? Are you having technical difficulties?
Look at what they were trying to pull up the latest Tyson cordless, Archie.
Street interviews. How are you going? How are you going there? Busy? Songran finished now.
He's vetting it first. He's vetting it first.
Songran, you have good song.
I think it's not doing it because the bandwidth. I'm sorry, guys. It's sorry.
Ladyboy?
Sorry.
Ladyboy.
Oh, he's doing it now. There we go. Motorcycle taxi. Gee, this was years ago.
You should do some live street interviews while you're out there.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, it sounds like effort.
Street interviews. How are you going? How are you going there? Busy? Songran finished now. Not speaking.
Songkran is Thai New Year, guys. Thai New Year in April.
Songran finish? Songran gone. Yeah, lovely. Thailand, lovely.
What's going through that guy's head right now, you reckon?
Horns.
There we go. Done. Finished. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, that's the end of the show for today. Tomorrow's my day off, guys.
So soon?
Let's go and thank our super chatters. We had Steve, Jay Fearful, Terry Boston, Chief Tit, SR Bell, Panerai Ferrari, SR Bell, MT85, SR Bell, TF, SR Bell, Hurritan, Chief Tit, Hurritan. There we go, guys. That's the show for today. We'll be back not tomorrow, the day after. See you then, guys.
Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW.